Hey guys, hope y'all had a great weekend. I'm gonna do my video a little bit different today. Fair, go ahead and do the intro now. So yeah, I ended up having a great trip, y'all. Me and my kids, my family, had a great time. Many thanks to Emery and Samantha for letting us use your beautiful. I mean, guys, this place was just absolutely incredible. I mean, it's a brand new beach house, and it's on the bay. On a bay, in terms of the back of the house, there's a bay there, and then walking distance to the beach itself. So yeah, just a beautiful house, and had several bedrooms, so we was able to invite some family and friends. My parents came, my brother and my sister. Let's see here, my mother-in-law and my buddy Steve and his family. We all had a great time, and it's really good. I gotta give a huge shout out. I hope they're listening, Emery and Samantha. I really appreciate y'all. I know I made that known, made that clear, talking to you over the phone. I can't thank you enough, and really just makes me want to do nice things for other people, y'all. And I know we tend to accentuate, the negative when it comes to people. A lot of times, how people do us and customers do us wrong. But there are really a lot of good people out there. And Emery and Samantha are one couple that, second to none, y'all. Just great people, just very caring, giving people. And frankly, that's probably the main reason, one of the main reasons why God has blessed their lives so much, the fact that they're willing to share what they've earned and what God has given them with others, and I mean, what a blessing, to have people like that in your life. And frankly, it's the nicest thing someone's ever done for me. So yeah, y'all, hey, listen, I got a really good topic. Just trying to let y'all know how things went, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll discuss the topic here in a minute. By the way, it's my birthday. Do I look 39 years old? Because I don't feel like I look 39. Just say, I'm humble, I believe in humility, but I feel like I look pretty good for almost being 40. But anyway, yeah, I feel good. I feel like I look pretty good too. So yeah, very thankful for that. Very thankful for my health. God's definitely blessed me with great health, and trying to stay in shape and eat right. I don't eat as good as I probably should, but I eat pretty good for the most part. And obviously, I like to lift weights and that kind of thing. And frankly, guys, I feel like long maintenance, doing what we do, is really good for us. The thing that I worry about the most is skin cancer, just being out in the sun a lot. Overexposure to the sun, being out in the sun, that kind of thing. So that's my biggest fear. But I really feel like what we do in terms of the maintenance work, it's just a whole lot of moving. And I feel like that's good for us overall, good for our health in terms of keeping us in shape and keeping our weight down. And honestly, being out in the sun, getting that vitamin D, I feel like that's a key. I don't hardly ever get sick, hardly ever. I'm sure a lot of you are the same way, that are used to working outside and that kind of thing. I feel like there's definite correlation when it comes to working outside and getting sick, for sure. So yeah, I feel like definitely blessed, as far as my health, for sure, guys. I'm very thankful for that, and definitely need to continue, to stay in good shape and work out and lift and that kind of thing, guys. I definitely plan on doing that. But yeah, y'all, it's my birthday today. Thankful for that. Another year on this earth, and plan on having many, many more. Before my time is up, I'm definitely going to do what I can to spread the good news of the gospel and try to be a good influence to everybody out there and do good things, just like Emery and Samantha did for me and my family, y'all. So yeah, what a blessing. And Emery even insinuated, basically said that he would definitely plan on using it in the future, that kind of thing. So yeah, for free, y'all. So yeah, if you happen to be listening, Emery, I'm not going to text you asking you. You're going to have to bring it up to me, by the way. I'm not that type of person that's going to, call you up or text you asking if I can use your beach house, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm sure he'll remember, and definitely if he asks me, I'll definitely take him up on his offer, for sure. But yeah, y'all, just really blessed by that. Another year on this earth, very thankful, that kind of thing, guys. Hey, listen, let's talk about the subject at hand. So yeah, we ended up coming back. We got back around 12, and Justin met up at my house, and we ended up mowing about 6 yards. So one of the yards I was scheduled to mow, the lady texted me. I always let her know that we're coming. She's got dogs in the back, so I'll let her know that we're coming the day before if I can, so she can put the dogs up, make arrangements, that kind of thing. So yeah, she informed me that she didn't feel like I really needed it, so she asked me to skip. Well, she actually asked me if I'd come back next week, but the way where her yard is at, and based on the schedule and the route and where her yard is at in relation to my house, it wouldn't make sense for me to come next week. So I told her I'd just hold off to next week. And she's been one of those customers that skipped once already, guys. And I'm not a big fan, and I'm sure you're not either. I'm curious. My question is, so how many times do y'all allow a customer to skip before they get on your naughty list, so to speak, before they get on your list susceptible to cut at the end of the year, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, not only because she's skipped a couple services, because frankly, she's one of those that I talked about, that's bad about paying on time, and she'll get behind. She does pay me. She will pay me, but she'll forget this, that, and the other. So she gets behind on payment from time to time, but yeah, she'll definitely pay me, but so that's kind of frustrating too. But my main question is when it comes to skipping, and that's something that I'm going to remember more and more when it comes to customers, is people that want to skip in the growing season, which now, even though it is pretty dry and the grass isn't growing super hardcore right now, I mean, I still consider it the growing season. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago where the grass was super thick and really growing. We were having the rain and the heat, and frankly, it took a lot longer to mow these yards, a lot of them. But now it's dried out a little bit, so it's not going to take as long. But we have people asking you to skip, it just makes you feel a certain kind of way. So I'm just curious what y'all think, guys. Something that I'm really thinking about more and more in terms of people and customers, wanting to skip services during the week. I mean, one time is is one thing, but if it's multiple times throughout the growing season when customers asking to skip service when it's bi-weekly cuts, that's a whole ball of wax if you ask me. So yeah, people that are going to do that, I'm expecting some more people potentially to be asking to skip coming up with it being dry, like I said before. So yeah, I'm curious who that's going to be, because if that's going to be the case, there are definitely going to be ones that are going to be on the potential chopping block for me in terms of customers that I'm let go. Yeah, y'all, just curious what you think. Y'all let me know in the comments when it comes to customers, like I said, that skip multiple times throughout the year. I mean, I think it's one thing if you're doing it weekly and they skip, but if you're primarily mowing yards bi-weekly, which is what we do around here typically, that's a whole nother ball game if you ask me, when people that we're mowing bi-weekly for ask you to skip. Because frankly, I mean, your customer's going to win sometimes during the year when the grass is really growing really hardcore, really fast and really thick. And frankly, I feel like we should win sometimes too during the year when it's dry and it's not growing as much, which is really good for us when we're able to really fly through these yards. So yeah, you got to benefit. I mean, the customer can benefit sometimes, but we got to benefit too sometimes, guys, when the grass isn't, growing as much and isn't as tall. And frankly, that's when we're really profitable, when we're able to really fly through these yards. But I'm just curious what you think, guys. Y'all let me know. I'll get some footage tomorrow. We'll be in one truck tomorrow. James is supposed to be here with me and Justin, obviously. So we'll see if James shows up. I'll let you know. We'll get some footage and talk about some other things, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Hope you're all having a great week so far, guys. God bless you. Talk to you later. Hey guys, figured give y'all midday update, that kind of thing. Guys, how things go. I'm getting ready to take a leak, so I'm out here in the woods behind a couple yards. Just got done mowing, so we took a earlier lunch than we normally would. But we're off to a good start, by the way. James, apparently his uncle had a heart attack. last night, that kind of thing, y'all. Yeah, you think I believe that? But anyway, it's no big deal, whatever. Just trying to decide if I want to let them go the 1st September or October 1st. That's really what I'm trying to think about right now as far as James is concerned. But yeah, y'all, we'll talk more about some other, things I think are important when it comes to letting go of customers that are skipping routinely and more than one time throughout the year, or growing season at least. Yeah, a couple points I want to make. Obviously, in my area, we got warm season turf grass, Bermuda, zoysia, St. Augustine, centipede, those types of turfs. So I've noticed, and this is typical, this isn't just unique to this year. So Bermuda typically, even when we're getting some rain, we have been getting some rain, not a lot of rain. It's just been really hot and dry. Luckily, it's not humid today. So the Bermudas will typically slow down this time of year, but the zoysias are really still growing. To be honest with you, they're growing relatively tall, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've noticed that a lot of yards, and the zoysia will continue to grow a good bit through September even, especially the yards that are irrigated. But yeah, y'all, just thought I'd bring that up. Even the centipede and St. Augustine grass, I don't have any St. Augustine yards that I mow, but they'll continue to grow a little more so than Bermuda will this time of year. So that's actually a good thing. I can kind of, I can kind of move back some Bermuda yards if I need to, if I get behind that kind of thing this time of year. So that's a good thing about the Bermuda slowing down, because the majority of my yards are Bermuda. I'd say number 2 is zoysia. So yeah, y'all, so that's a good thing. I just thought I'd point that out real quick. Like I said at the end of the video, I've been getting some footage. By the way, the red snapper you saw, guys, my son caught it. Obviously, I reeled it up because we realized right away it was a pretty big fish. It was the biggest fish. The captain said it's the biggest fish that he had caught all year long. So yeah, that's really neat. And my son, he just made his day, made his trip, that kind of thing. So yeah, he's a deep sea fisher now. And of course, I enjoy doing it too. That's honestly the biggest one I've seen. They estimated it to be around 30 pounds. That kind of thing, guys, 35 inches long and around 30 pounds. We didn't actually weigh it, but I would assume it's around that weight, and that's what they said, so I believe them. But yeah, y'all, having a great day. Me and Justin knocking them out. Hope you're having a good day too. Talk to you later. Hey y'all, it's about 5:30 now. Just got done loading up both trucks for tomorrow, being 2 trucks tomorrow. Me and Justin knocked out, I think it's 21 jobs today. And some of those are bigger yards, but like I mentioned before, y'all, it's really drying out around here, and the grass tends to slow down anyway, the Bermuda especially. So those yards that aren't irrigated, and the fact that we haven't been having a whole lot of rain lately, they're really starting to dry out. I'm sure you saw that last clip that I had before this one, that yard. It's a non-irrigated yard, and it's really starting to dry out. And honestly, there's some weeds popping up, but the Bermuda really wasn't growing at all. Frankly, they didn't really need it. But unless somebody, specifically texts me and asks me not to come, I'm gonna keep showing up, every 2 weeks, So So yeah, at least through August, and I may, put the foot off the gas, so to speak, in September, and not really worry about it as much as far as people wanting to skip, that kind of thing. So yeah, the same two people that skipped back in June when we were having a little bit of a drought and things were drying out, that kind of thing, slowing down the grass. Had a lady, one of the two ladies, one already texted me that I was supposed to do yesterday, let me know that her yard didn't need it to skip it, and the other one that skipped it in June texted me today, let me know that not to worry about mowing tomorrow, because I normally mow this particular person's yard on Wednesday. And so she informed me that, she didn't think it needed it. So yeah, y'all, listen guys, I want to make this point when it comes to customers that skip. Not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I'm really not a fan, especially in the growing season. And I want to make this point, it's the point I want to make when it comes to customers that skip. I think it's one thing when you got a customer that lets you come throughout the year, throughout the winter, throughout the fall, that kind of thing. So yeah, and those are the customers you want, guys. You want customers that have you come throughout the year so you can earn money through the winter, when it comes to maintenance. So yeah, obviously a lot of my customers, guys, a large percentage of my customer base, they won't have me come at all in the winter, that kind of thing. And honestly, these two individuals that wanted to skip were in that category. They won't have me come at all in the winter. So yeah, the only time I'm really making money taking care of the yard is from March through, I might mow the yard maybe one time in October, maybe one time in September. So I'm really not making a whole lot of money on these customers' yards. Don't have me come throughout the year. Add on the fact that they're asking me to skip. I've done it multiple times. That's a problem. That's not a, I was going to say, that's not a good customer, to have. So yeah, I think it's something you definitely got to watch out for. And I'm just curious what you think. Like I said in the intro, guys, how many times do you allow a customer to skip, throughout the growing season when you're really needing to make the most money you can, that kind of thing. So like I said before, guys, that's a sign of not a good customer, those that tend to skip, and on top of that, they don't have you come in the winter. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that point up when it comes to skipping and customers getting that situation. When it comes to, customers have you come throughout the year, that kind of thing, guys. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. I felt like that's a good point to make when, as far as to consider when it comes to potentially dropping a customer if they like to skip a lot, that kind of thing. But yeah, y'all, end of the day, y'all, we'll make this point when it comes to customers, even customers, like I mentioned, that skip, which is frustrating and is a sign of not being a good customer. I think it is a case-by-case basis. I do think you have to take the individual into account and the situation they're in, financially. Are they older? Are they alone? That kind of thing. And both of these, they're both ladies. They're both a little bit older. I'm sure they're probably 60, between 60 and 70, single, older ladies. I'm not really sure their income status, but I'm assuming they're not super well off. So I'm taking that into consideration. I'm thinking about that. Honestly, my thinking off the top of my head is to let them go, at the end of the year. But I'm going to think about it and maybe just make it clear to them that I expect to come, if I decide to do a yard next year, that I expect to come every 2 weeks. And I'm not a fan of the skipping thing, guys. But yeah, y'all, just thought I'd bring that up. At the end of the day, we're out. Especially if you're a Christian like I am, it's about people and helping people out and being good to others, that kind of thing, guys. So I just want to bring that up when it comes to customers and situations you're dealing with. I think you got to take it, case-by-case basis and really think about the person themselves and the situation they're in before you just drop somebody for whatever reason it may be. That kind of thing, guys. It can't be just a zero-sum game out here where it's all about just making money and the most profit and all that kind of thing, guys. I just think you got to consider other factors. So yeah, I just want to bring that point up, guys. Hey, listen, I hope you're having a great week so far and hope this video is helpful. Feel free to comment. Let me know if you got a topic, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you later.